It's 3 a.m. You're scrolling through LinkedIn again, watching your college friends post about their dream jobs while you're wondering, what the hell is my purpose? If you're a millennial feeling stuck in the endless cycle of work, pay bills, Netflix repeat, this video is for you. I'm about to share the framework that helped me and thousands of other millennials break free from the quarter-life crisis forever loop and actually find work that feels meaningful. But first, let me guess, you've already tried the vision board thing, right? Maybe you've taken a few personality tests, read some self-help books, and you're still here watching YouTube videos about finding your purpose at, what time is it for you right now? Drop it in the comments. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Finding your soul purpose isn't about discovering some mystical calling written in the stars. It's about understanding how your unique wiring can solve real problems in the world. And I'm going to show you exactly how to figure that out. 5 years ago, I was exactly where you are now. Burnt out from my marketing job, drowning in student debt, and honestly, pretty convinced that following your passion was just something people with trust funds got to do. But using the exact system I'm about to share with you, I went from dreading Monday mornings to building a business that's generated a lot for me while actually making a difference. More importantly, I've helped over many millennials do the same thing. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Our parents' generation had it easier when it came to purpose, and here's why. They lived in a world with clear paths. Go to college, get a job, stay there for 30 years, retire with a pension. Done. But we live in the gig economy, where the average person changes careers 12 times, where entire industries disappear overnight, and where following your passion often leads to being a broke Instagram influencer selling detox teas. Plus, we're the generation that was told we could be anything, while simultaneously being handed the worst economic conditions since the Great Depression. No pressure, right? But here's what I discovered. This chaos is actually our superpower. We're adaptable, we're tech-savvy, and we care about impact more than any generation before us. We just need the right framework to channel all of that into something meaningful. All right, here it is. Your soul purpose exists at the intersection of three things, and I call this the IVA method. I, impact. What problems do you genuinely care about solving? V, value. What are you naturally good at that others struggle with? A, advantage. What unique experiences or perspectives do you have? Let me break this down with a real example. Sarah, one of my clients, was stuck in corporate finance but felt empty inside. Impact. She cared deeply about mental health after watching her brother struggle with anxiety. Value. She was naturally gifted at taking complex information and making it simple. Her colleagues always came to her to explain confusing processes. Advantage. She had experience with both corporate stress and family mental health challenges. Today, Sarah runs a financial wellness coaching business specifically for people with anxiety around money. She's making 6 figures and genuinely helping people. That's the IVA method in action. Now let's find your intersection. Grab a pen and paper. Yes, actually do this. Don't just watch passively. Impact exercise. Write down your answers to these questions. What issues make you genuinely angry when you see them in the world? If you had unlimited resources, what would you want to fix? What cause would you support even if no one was watching? Look at your social media activity. What articles do you share? What topics do you comment on? Value exercise. Now, let's identify your natural superpowers. What do friends and family always ask you for help with? What tasks feel easy to you but hard for others? What did you love doing as a kid before anyone told you it wasn't practical? When you lose track of time, what are you usually doing? Maybe you're the friend everyone calls for relationship advice. Maybe you can look at any space and immediately see how to organize it better. Maybe you can explain complex topics in simple terms. Write it all down. Advantage exercise. Finally, your unique advantages. What unusual combination of experiences do you have? What industries or communities have you been a part of? What challenges have you overcome that others might be facing? What do you know that most people don't? For me, it was the combination of corporate marketing experience, plus personal finance struggles, plus psychology degree that nobody else in my space had. Now comes the magic. Look at your 3 lists and start connecting dots. Your sole purpose is likely hiding in the overlaps. Maybe you care about environmental issues, you're great at organizing people, and you have experience in event planning. Hello, sustainable event consulting business. Or maybe you care about education inequality. You're naturally good at breaking down complex topics, and you have experience being a first-generation college student. That could become tutoring, course creation, or educational content for first-gen students. I know what you're thinking, but how do I make money doing this? Here's the key. Every problem you want to solve, someone is already paying to solve it. Your job is to find where your unique combination of impact, value, and advantage can solve it better. Look, I need to keep it real with you for a second. Finding your sole purpose doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow to become a life coach. We have student loans, rent, and yes, we still need to eat. Start small. Test your ideas on the side. Maybe it's a weekend workshop, a newsletter, or offering your services to one client. Build evidence that people actually want what you're offering before you make any big moves. And here's something else. You don't need to figure out your purpose for the next 50 years. You just need to figure out the next right step. Millennials are going to have multiple careers anyway. Embrace it. All right, here's what I want you to do right now. Don't just watch this video and move on. That's not going to change anything. First, complete those 3 exercises I just gave you. Actually write them down. Second, look at your answers and identify at least one potential intersection where all 3 overlap. Third, research 5 people who are already doing something similar. What are they charging? Who are they serving? What gaps do you see? I've put together a free workbook that walks you through this entire process, step by step, plus gives you 50 different sole purpose ideas for millennials. The link is in the description below. And here's what I really want. Drop a comment below and tell me what's one problem you'd love to solve in the world. Let's start building a community of millennials who are done settling for work that drains their soul. Listen, finding your sole purpose isn't about finding some perfect career that never feels like work. It's about aligning what you're naturally good at with problems you actually care about solving. We're the generation that gets to rewrite the rules around work and purpose. We don't have to choose between making money and making a difference. But it starts with understanding your unique combination of gifts and using them intentionally. If this video helped you see your potential a little more clearly, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. I post new videos every Tuesday about turning your skills into meaningful work. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember, your purpose isn't hiding somewhere out there in the world. It's hiding in the intersection of who you already are and what the world needs. You just have to be brave enough to look.